So there was a recent UN resolution held to condemn, not ban, condemn the death penalty for LGBTQ citizens, as well as in the case of Muslim countries, get rid of the death penalty for things like blasphemy and adultery. Now, of course, I am in favor of this. However, again, I'd like to point out this only condemns such actions. It does not completely violate it, as the UN is the UN after all. And the UN is a complete joke. And don't get me wrong, I don't even really like the UN. I think they are useless at best, and the fact that none of their employees have to follow international law. Like, if I'm a UN, because their excuse is it will create peace, so if I'm a UN employee, I can just go and rape and kill someone and say, no, that was to create peace. Can't lock him up, he's totally gonna follow. He didn't violate law, he's a UN employee. Now, the vote was 24 to 13. It was, sorry, 27 to 13. With 7 countries abstaining. One of the countries who voted against such a thing was, take a guess, the United States. You know, it's odd because I thought that the US was better than those other countries. And don't get me wrong, we're willing to talk, we're willing to at least make it better in our own country, but then when such things come up for other countries, we can't be bothered. We just can't. We can't sit there and say, hey, Saudi Arabia, executing gay people, not allowing snowmen or Pokemon. I'm not kidding, those are 2 things that are actually illegal in Saudi Arabia, snowmen and Pokemon. And, you know, giving people death penalties for that. We covered this on the show. You can get arrested for dancing in the street in Saudi Arabia. Now, all that's fine because you're our top ally. I thought we cared about liberty. I really did. I thought the whole excuse for when we get into all these interventionist conflicts is we're going to liberate them. You know, where's that liberation towards people who we're allies with? We should be saying we're not going to ally with Saudi Arabia. We're not going to give them chemical weapons that they're going to use on Yemen, for instance, until they stop doing things like this, or at the very least stop blockading Yemen. But that's another topic. At the very least, it can do things like this. We are buddies with Saudi Arabia. Wow. That's it. I'm Ephrom, and good night.